this video, I'm going to take you through 4 different ways in which rosehip oil can help fight against dark spots and pigmentation. And then I'm also going to cover some of the limitations of rosehip oil you need to remember when it comes to dark spots and pigmentation. Let's get started. The first way rosehip oil can help fight against the dark spots and pigmentation is because it's got anti-inflammatory ingredients like linoleic acid, phytosterols and phenolic compounds. Now, inflammation is the #1 cause of pigmentation. Dark spots is also pigmentation. It's just that it's a tiny dot. Now, what happens when skin gets inflamed is skin shoots into action, and its first layer of defense is to produce a pigment called melanin. But often, especially if you've got a darker skin tone, an excess amount of this pigment melanin gets produced. This excess amount of melanin travels up to the visible layer of the skin and deposits itself, and that's what results in dark spots and dark patches, the pigmentation. So to reduce pigmentation, we need to keep that inflammation in check, and rosehip oil does have a few anti-inflammatory ingredients in it. So that's the first way it can actually help fight pigmentation. The second way it can help is because of the presence of antioxidant ingredients in it. It's got antioxidant ingredients like ascorbic acid, which is the pure form of vitamin C, and carotenoids. Antioxidants, what they do is they fight against some nasty molecules in the skin called free radicals. Free radicals are these nasty molecules which get formed on the skin due to its exposure to environmental irritants like pollution, allergens, and sun's UV rays, the primary cause. These free radicals can go and damage the good cells and thus age the skin. So antioxidant goes and neutralizes them and thus reduces the nasty effects that the free radicals can bring. If the free radicals are not neutralized, while they are damaging the good cells, they also inflame the skin. And when skin gets inflamed, that's what is going to result in pigmentation, like I just mentioned in the previous section of the video. So by neutralizing the free radicals, we are reducing the chances of the inflammation. That means we're reducing the chances of pigmentation. Another interesting thing is carotenoids, which is another set of ingredients which is present in rosehip oil. These are the ingredients which are often present in plant fruits and seeds. In fact, the red color of tomatoes is because of this ingredient carotenoids. The primary purpose of these ingredients is not to provide the color, but the primary purpose is to actually protect the tomato from the sun's UV radiation. The third way it helps is by targeting the pigment pathways. Now you see, this excess melanin production that's happening in the deeper layers of the skin is happening with the help of an enzyme called tyrosinase. Now rosehip oil has a couple of ingredients like the ascorbic acid, which is the pure form of vitamin C, and another ingredient called all-trans retinoic acid. Together these two ingredients can actually inhibit the activity of this enzyme tyrosinase, and that will result in lower production of melanin. Melanin is necessary, it's essential, it plays an important role in protecting the skin. So we are not targeting the production of melanin. These ingredients only target the production of excess amount of melanin. And the fourth way is by increasing the cellular turnover, cell renewal. The all-trans retinoic acid ingredient that's there in rosehip oil can boost the production of new cells. More new cells means more of these new cells travel up to the visible area and replace the old cells that's already there. Now, often, a lot of these old cells will carry in them some amount of excess pigment. So when these old cells are made to fall off forcibly because you've got more new cells, the pigment, the dark pigment that they were carrying inside them also goes away. And that is why there's an instant brightening effect whenever we use any vitamin A. Trans-retinoic acid is also the natural form of vitamin A. So if you use any vitamin A serum, there's an instant brightening effect because the new cells have replaced the old cells. That adds a glow, and also along with the old cell, the pigment that they were carrying in them, the excess pigment also goes away. Finally, I would like to mention the limitations of rosehip oil. You see, the rosehip oil is not considered an anti-pigmentation ingredient, rightly so. It's not an anti-pigmentation product. there are other anti-pigmentation products like pure form of vitamin C or alpha-arbutin. These are all classified, and I'm going to list more of them in the description box below. These are all classified as anti-pigmentation ingredients. Rosehip oil has only very small quantities of this ascorbic acid, small quantities of trans-retinoic acid. So when you look at rosehip oil, look at it as a product which can moisturize your skin and also has some added additional benefits, small amounts, but added additional benefits of fighting against acne or fighting against dark spots and pigmentation, but not strong enough to be classified as an acne treating ingredient or an anti-pigment ingredient, but can produce small amount of benefits in all those areas. It's a multi-function ingredient. It's always good to have a good facial oil in your skin cabinet, and rosehip oil is a good facial oil which does bring in a lot of benefits to the skin. Another thing is rosehip oil is a plant oil. It's very difficult to standardize, almost impossible, actually impossible to standardize the benefits of any plant oil because it's not made in the lab, and its actual benefits depend on the way it was extracted and the way where the plant was grown, the soil, the weather, the water, everything. All that plays a very important role in determining what actually that rosehip oil can do. And that's why the rosehip oil from one manufacturer can give you a different set of benefits to a rosehip oil from another manufacturer. Look for words like organic rosehip oil, important that it is extracted using cold pressing method. So these are the couple of things that you need to look at when you are looking at buying a rosehip oil. That's about it. If you like this video, please give me a like and do subscribe to my channel. That really helped me a lot, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.